After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Stepping into the box, Joshua Hayes.
Joshua Hayes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Striding in once again, Joshua Hayes. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Hayes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mortero giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Joshua Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hayes.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. Digging in once again, Joshua Hayes. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent it.
Ready for another chance. Joshua Hayes. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Glenn McLean worked only 3 innings.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the...
With the 12th pick of the 2nd round, the Chicago White Sox select Joshua Hayes, a catcher from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A player unsure about signing at all might consider getting an education while working on his game and rolling the dice. A player who has returned after a stint in college will have had plenty of time to visualize. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. Having turned in another Scout Day performance, this player and his advisor discuss his next move. The player will say yes to this year's top showcase games. He hopes
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one. Digging in the switch hitter, Joshua Hayes.
Catcher, Joshua Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Find me a barrel right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Perret has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Striding in once again, Joshua Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. He's running toward second, pulled toward right center field. Cabrera is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Digging in once again, Joshua Hayes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. You squared up on that ball.
Ready once again, Joshua Hayes.
Now batting, catcher, Joshua.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. Fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCready ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance, Joshua
Catcher number
Hayes.
28, Joshua.
Let's go. Give it a right here.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Central Prospects. Stepping into the box, Joshua Hayes.
Catcher, Joshua Hayes.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, need you right here one time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Joshua Hayes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
And a great thing about that, AB.
Ready once again, Joshua Hayes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul.
Let's go now. What's that?
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Colon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Ready for another chance? Joshua Hayes. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rosario giving chase. And no one will track it down. A runner at second, nobody out. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact.
5-0 the final score today. The Central slugged their way to victory with.
Having once again done all he can, the player turns his attention to another upcoming draft.
With the 12th pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Joshua Hayes, a catcher from the Central Region.
A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball.
Hey, let it rip.
Now at the plate, Joshua Hayes.
Catcher, Joshua.
Into the windup
Hayes.
and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move.
Ready for another chance? Joshua Hayes.
Joshua Hayes.
One pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to left field. Oh, and he misses it. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And he's back into second here safely.
Well, you can see what happens here.
Digging in to try it again. Joshua Hayes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Digging in and looking for more. Joshua Hayes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Charlie McNamee gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Thomas Ricks was only able to work 4 innings as he takes. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, Joshua Hayes. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Romero racing back. Gone! And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joshua Hayes.
Joshua Hayes.
Here you go. Let it go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brito looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Joshua Hayes will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and
trying to pick things up where he left off, Joshua Hayes. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Joshua Hayes.
Catcher, Joshua Hayes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll scramble back to first safely. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Pete Enriquez earns his first win of the season. Number 66 takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Fred Ayers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box now, Joshua Hayes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brito moving to his left, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Joshua Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the in there, a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike, and if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play.
Ready for another shot now. Joshua Hayes is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Barons get the win despite 3 errors in the field. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. Settling in now, Joshua Hayes.
Joshua
Hey,
Hayes.
this seed right here. Hey, let her rip.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting. Digging in to
Now
try it
batting,
again, Joshua Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, need you right here one time.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for
Let's
it.
go now. One time.
Chop foul. All over towards the coaching box. There's a shot out to right center
thank you.
field.
Nice job. You got it, boy.
Quezada rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Joshua Hayes, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well,
Yeah,
another
great job
hit.
right
You
there.
talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total.
Digging in and looking for more,
Now batting.
Joshua
Catcher.
Hayes. 2 for 3 with a
Joshua
double on his
Hayes.
line so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7 to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. Pete Enriquez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error and 11 runners left on base. For the Biscuits.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 68, the California-born right-hander is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched into the 5th inning, and he just didn't have. enough to get past that.
Joshua.
Got a no decision.
Hey.
I think if he can give them some length, get to the 6th or maybe the 7th, then he's got a good shot of winning this game today.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Leading off the
Joshua
fourth inning.
Hayes.
Catcher, Joshua Hayes.
Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez is right there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short. Ready for another chance. Joshua
Catcher.
Hayes. 1 for
Joshua
2 with a double on his
Hayes.
line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, let it rip right here.
0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just scored. Ports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have...
Striding
Now
in
batting.
once again,
Catcher.
Joshua Hayes.
Joshua Hayes.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Here now is our
10-2, the final
line
in this
score.
game. The
First
Biscuits
for the victorious
slugged their way to
Montgomery
victory with
Biscuits.
15
10
hits.
runs,
Mario
15 hits.
Hernandez
No
gets the
errors.
win
They
on the
left
mound, his
18
first of the
runners on
year.
base.
Number 68 was only able to work 4
For the
innings as he
Barons,
takes
2
the
runs,
loss. So
10
that's a
hits.
wrap here tonight.